I think it's always been there. We're a close group, and I think that's what really got us through this last weekend. Two close games where we had opportunities where we could have fallen apart, but we stuck together, and I think that's just our chemistry.
What's the last couple of days been like for your family? I mean, they've been on Sports Center. I mean, they've kind of been in the national spotlight. It's been kind of crazy for them.
It's kind of weird, honestly, like going through and seeing my family on Sports Center. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of weird, but I think it's just good. I think they deserve it. I'm just happy for them.
Your knee looks great.
Yeah. It's all right.
Is that a today?
No, that happened in the game.
Okay, it just keeps reopening.
Yeah.
Trice, I keep thinking about when you guys went to the Sweet 16 and Tom, he went to the locker room and told you guys he wants you to shove your phones where the sun doesn't shine because the same guys that adored you had you in NIT at the beginning of this month.
Yeah.
Do you guys think about that at all? I mean, how much weight does public perception hold with you all?
It's about half and half. I mean, we hear some of it, but we only look for the negative and use it as motivation. But at the same time, we just kind of concentrate on ourselves and what got us here.
Coach doesn't have the greatest record against Duke. Have you noticed anything different about him in this preparation?
Just his intensity. But it's hard to say because Coach gives a championship effort in everything he does. So there's no real big jump. You can just tell he really wants to win.
A year ago, or people are comparing the run you're on to what Shabazz Napier did a year ago. A year ago, if somebody compared you to Shabazz Napier, what do you think the reaction would have been? You kind of talk about that sort of elevation. Have you kind of thought about where your game is right now? Have you been able to put that in perspective?
A year ago, I wouldn't have. I would have laughed. I'm still laughing now. I mean, but I try not to think about that because I know this is a team effort. I know it's not. I'm not going to win it by myself, and I know it's going to take everybody on our team to do it.
Do you feel like when you're out there though that you're playing at a different level than you played before in your career?
I'm just trying to take it one possession at a time. I don't feel like I've done anything different. I feel the same right now as I did early in the year. I haven't changed anything up, but I think it's everybody else. Everybody else we're all starting to click at the same time. So it's definitely our team, not just one person.
Travis, is there any advantage in knowing that you guys did see Duke at the very beginning of the year?
Oh, definitely. It cuts down on some of the question marks you might have coming into a game if you haven't played them before. But they're a great team, really talented. But it's only going to help us playing them earlier this year.
You said this past summer that you guys break the huddle by saying Indy. How surreal is it that you're actually here now, going there?
It feels great. But at the same time, we're not satisfied. We're not just happy with just being here. We want to win it all, and we have a legitimate chance of doing that.
What do you break the huddle with now?
Just beat the next team we're playing. So right now it's beat Duke.
How has this team changed since you played Duke that first time?
I think we're a totally different team. You think about the way our younger guys are playing, the freshmen, some of the sophomores, and even the upperclassmen. We watched some of that film, and I mean we felt kind of disgusted really with how we played, some of the mistakes we were making, and I think it just speaks to our growth, how we have grown as a team.
Travis, you have more depth. You have more depth now, and that's enabled you guys to run, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
How key has that been in this run, and how much of a weapon is that going into this weekend?
I think it's helped a lot. Just our ability to play different styles, and I think that's what's really put us over the edge is our ability to run, or if we need to slow it up and play in the half court, we can do that too. But some of that's come with not only people getting healthy, guys getting used to playing with each other.
When did you guys feel like, all right, we're where we're supposed to be?
I think that's also one of the keys is we haven't relaxed and we haven't been satisfied yet. We're still hungry and we're still trying to improve each and every day. We haven't sat down and pat ourselves on the back, not once. So just staying hungry.
With you and Wisconsin both making the Final Four, what does that say about the Big Ten as a conference? And do you think you're finally getting the attention you deserve for how good this conference is?
I think it really does speak to our strength. Two of the better teams, two of the teams that, I mean, one team won the league outright, and we were right there in the hunt towards the end too. But I think it just speaks to the strength of our league, and hopefully we both can make it that way. Championship will come to the Big Ten.
It seems like Michigan State has built a lot on mentoring the older and you, and certainly TumTum, it's been talked about. Did you feel that responsibility? Was that difficult at any point, especially when you went into the starting?
like when he went to the starting lineup, there wasn't any resentment before. I look at Tum as my brother. And growing up, I mean, I feel like that's the right thing to do. I mean, that's something my parents stressed to me when I was younger. I mean, you're supposed to take care of your younger brothers and sisters and show them the way. That way they don't make some of the same mistakes you might have. And the object is for your younger brother or younger sister to be better than you were. And that means you did your job. So, I mean, that's just what I'm trying to do. And also, I know at the same time I'll be helping carry on the legacy here, and that way it stays the right way.
Is he an easy guy to mentor?
Oh, definitely. Easy to mentor because he wants to learn and he wants to be great too. So he's always listening with open ears.
What are the differences? You said you watched that Duke film and it was kind of disgusting in a way. What are the differences between that team then and now for you guys?
Our team or their team?
Your team, sorry.
I would say our depth early on. A lot of some of the guys that are playing a lot of minutes now, as far as Tum, Marv, Alvin. Alvin wasn't even in the game. Those guys are playing so well right now, and that makes a difference in our team, is our depth right now. But also some of the mental mistakes. You got to think, I mean, that was Marvin Tum's second college game, and just their growth and our growth as a team. Yeah, no problem.
How much did it affect you last year when the seniors didn't make a Final Four, and how much motivation was that you didn't want to feel like that?
It was in a lot of ways. One, I felt bad for them, but also I felt bad for us. Because it's been a dream for all of us to go to a Final Four and win a national championship. And for us to fall up short, it hurt. So I felt bad for them, but I also felt bad for ourselves.
Trevor, was it any different coming home